Greetings and salutations, everyone! My name is Fire Mage, and welcome back to Rimworld Ascension Take 2, Episode 28. If you enjoy this episode, please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, mod list is down in the description. And with that, let's get on to the episode. Alright, well, picking up where we left off last time, what are my plans for today? Well, it should be pretty obvious. We are going to be doing that attack on the Neanderthals at Woolud. Now, it should go well. If we use the right strategies, we should be able to win handily. And in the meantime, Vera will be finishing up the Legionary armor research, and then after that we should only have one, maybe two more projects before the Industrial Era. And, well, that'll be pretty cool. We'll be able to start getting into some real fun stuff then. But for now, we just have to wait. Because not much is going to be happening on the home front with just Vera, and the caravan's just walking. So, we will have to wait and see how things go. And there we go. Legionary armor has been researched. And since we're so close to getting to the Industrial Era, let's just do the harpsichord. Another quick, easy research project. 500 points. Yeah, we should knock that out in a day or two. Probably have it done before everyone gets back. Speaking of everyone, it looks like we have about another half a day worth of walking. Not too bad. Little annoying that they have to walk through the mountains here, but it shouldn't slow them down too terribly much. And that means that we will soon be beginning the attack. And the attack has begun. Alright, and it looks like Sam's uncle is in this Neanderthal encampment. Very interesting. Alright, right off the bat, there are 14 people. And it looks like only 2 of them have ranged weapons. Very interesting. And there is a nice, large, open field. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get those scorpions set up, as well as drop the ammo so that we can make sure we are fully reloaded. And we're just going to set up right up here. Should work just fine. Alright, there we go. The scorpions are set, and our strike squad is ready. Let's go ahead and actually leave Sam here now that I'm thinking about it. Sam's a little slow. And the strike squad needs to be fast. Very fast, in fact. Gonna have to play this very, very cautiously. It's actually not fire at will. I want to make sure that we can focus our fire onto a single target. And I think I found our first victim. Let's make sure he is, in fact, in range of all of the weapons. He is. Take him out. Oh, and he didn't die. Okay. Start running. Wow, he is remarkably durable. And he's dead. That is one of 15 down, leaving us with all the rest of them. Oh. That might actually be beneficial. We have angered the Mega Sloth. Alright. Sam, go ahead, release the man-hunting animals. Yep, they're all on Sam. Go ahead, release them. Have them start harassing the enemy. Oh, looks like this guy is trying to be sneaky. Sam, go ahead, move up. You guys need to keep moving. Oh, White's a goner. Oh my god, they killed the Mega Sloth. That's only mildly concerning. Okay, new plan. New plan. Go ahead. Pick up the scorpion. Yep, yep. Equip the scorpion. Oh, it has no ammo. Okay, never mind. That's one cat down. This guy apparently has snuck into our back line. Don't know how that happened. Okay, Cambar, could you please die? You know what? Redirect your fire, Sam. Sappy, focus fire, Armadillo. Huff, focus fire on Kai. Carry, run. Trine, move over here. Coog, switch back to your gun. Oh. One of our German Shepherds, no! Trine, if you could please take out Trobo. Okay, this is getting real risky now. They are closing the distance. Kid, I need you to start running. Sappy, I also need you to start running. Let them get distracted, smashing those. Alright, Carrie has been engaged in melee. That is not ideal. Let's actually send Sap over here, start wailing on that guy. Sam, I need you to start running that way. Huff, keep moving. Oh, this is real bad. This is getting real risky. Oh, and they're fleeing. We killed enough of them. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, just move out of the way. We need to send someone over immediately. Okay. Who is Doctor? Coog is Doctor. Coog, I need you to doctor yourself, actually. Okay, who else can do decent doctoring? Crine? Crine, please go and tend to white, no medicine. Oh, the kid is not looking good either. Alright, I call that a victory for us. It's barely a victory, but it is in fact a victory nonetheless. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Sam and Sappy are about the only two here who are not on the verge of imminent death. So we'll send them up to go check out the spoils of war. Let's make sure we claim this colony. Honestly, it's not a bad setup. If I didn't already have such a good base setup, I might consider moving here. And we have about 3.8 days before reinforcements arrive. And it looks like we did, in fact, successfully down one Neanderthal out of all of that. Which means we need to capture them. Which is what Coog is going to do. Coog will tend, make sure they don't bleed to death, hopefully. And then we can capture them. Ooh, look at all those goodies. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. Oh, hello. A slave. We'll come back for you in a minute. And here we go. Perfect. We will claim this, set it to 4 prisoners, and that is where we can shove... What's their name? Who is this? Meerkat. Yes. That is if Meerkat doesn't bleed to death. They shouldn't. We're pretty good at doing medical work. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and uninstall those scorpions. Well, we certainly took a lot more damage than I would have personally liked, but we did survive nonetheless, and we are being very pleasantly rewarded for it. Honestly, some of these building designs are quite interesting. I might make some blueprints to take them, use them ourselves. Especially like this building and this one. Very unique shapes. Wow, okay, so a lot of stuff in the warehouses. Like a lot of stuff. A lot of very expensive stuff. Alright, well, I'd certainly call this a very, very successful raiding trip. How is Mr. Meerkat? Mr. Meerkat is bleeding out in 3 hours. How's the dog? Dog is bleeding out in 5. White is fine. So, Crine, please tend to the dog. Oh, and it looks like Coog is down due to blood loss. Alright, in that case, Crine, please tend to Coog so that he doesn't bleed out. Bleeding out would be not good right now. And of course, let's make sure we capture Meerkat. 7 hours still bleeding out. Not too bad. And there we go. Coog is no longer on the verge of bleeding out. Go ahead and rescue. Alright. Oh, and Coog got an infection, of course. That tracks, but that shouldn't be too terribly difficult of a problem for us to solve. Unless Sappy throws a tantrum. Well, hopefully Sappy doesn't destroy anything too valuable. Let's also go ahead and, before Sappy destroys them, blueprint these rather unique buildings. Because I think I would like to have them. There we go. So now I can build these rather unique shapes back at our colony. Oh, and Huff is going berserk. And Vera is giving birth in less than 6 days. Lovely. Speaking of Huff, where is Huff? Huff is down here. Huff, kid, you're probably gonna die if you try to fight any of our people. And let's make sure we go capture Meerkat. Sam, please do that. Oh, man. Oh, and Huff is picking a fight with a bison. Well, it's a good thing the bison's running away, otherwise Huff would probably die. If we're being honest. Alright, and it looks like, after a little bit, Huff has stopped going berserk, and Sappy has stopped trying to break literally everything apart. So, let's go ahead and reform our caravan and send it back home. And now we get to bask in the spoils of war. What all do we get to take home? Well, to be honest, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too terribly much. They didn't exactly have a whole lot of good stuff. I mean, we did get 75 gold and 156 silver, which is pretty good, I suppose. And, of course, all the travel supplies. Not leaving any of that behind. Not sure what I'm going to do with that many bedrolls, but I'm sure I will think of something. Let's go ahead and send that on back home. 2.8 days. That is quite the journey, but it should be very doable. Unfortunately, German Shepherd 3 has died due to blood loss. Shame. And because of that, we are now unable to carry all of our stuff. There we go. Just drop the corpse, and we are back underway. And here's hoping nobody has any super bad mental breakdowns on the way home, because that will slow them down quite significantly. Oh dear. And we now have to deal with a dry thunderstorm. And the base is still made of wood. Lovely. I have a feeling we will be losing a few sections of our base today. That is, unless Vera can manage to somehow suppress the fires by herself, which I kind of doubt. It would be nice, but I doubt it. Pretty sure we're going to lose most of up here. Probably lose this section here. I might even lose this, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Not good. Hopefully we get a not dry thunderstorm coming in soon. Help put out these fires. That would be wonderful. Yeah, okay, Vera, I need you to prioritize making sure that the armory doesn't burn down. Everything else can be replaced, but those guns most certainly cannot. And it is now raining. Perfect. So, minimal damage in that case. Perfect. That also will hopefully help wash away all this blood. Make it a little cleaner around here. And we have some visitors. One of whom is Coog's wife. Didn't know Coog had a wife. Much less a wife in the Fallen Empire. That's certainly interesting. Well, I am glad they are here. They will give Vera some much-needed protection. Speaking of which, Vera, you should probably tend to your burn. And there we go. The harpsichord is researched, and more importantly, there it is. We can now advance to the industrial age, but although I could do it now, I'm gonna wait for everyone else to get back. Because I feel like that is something we should have everyone present for. Which, unfortunately, means we are going to have to do another medieval research project. We will do stew cooking. 240 points, and it unlocks a new thing for us to cook. Okay, there apparently was a boom rat. I must have missed that event. Prison is burning down. Vera, please go put that out. I would say pick up the pace, but you really can't. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna burn the prison. Oh, that's the whole prison burned. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think Vera's gonna be able to put that out. That's already gotten significantly hot. That's almost 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit in the prison rooms. I mean, if Vera wants to try to put it out, I'm not gonna stop her, but I don't think it... Oh, this one's gotten over 1,000. That is 1,800. Is that what I'm seeing? Am I seeing that right? I am seeing that. Okay, that is quite high. Really wish these guys would help out a little. Oh, they are. They're helping deconstruct and smooth stone, apparently. They're not helping with the giant blazing fire, though. Yeah, Vera, I don't think you're going to be able to put that out. I think that might just be a lost cause. Go ahead and get out of there. I don't think you're going to be able to stop that. Well, luckily the hospital is flame-proof, and the pathways should help prevent it from spreading. Oh, and it's raining again! So we'll only lose the prison. Lucky. Lucky us. Randy Random smiles upon us today. And they have returned with the spoils of war. Successful, injured, but alive. Please make sure Meerkat doesn't try to run away. Oh, right, we don't actually have a prison anymore. In that case, temporarily, we will throw Meerkat in here. Brian, grab Meerkat. Don't let him run off. And we got a quest. Drifters hope for resources. They want medicine? Well, Well, we'll leave that for next episode because I'm leaving this episode off here. A successful raid, and next episode we will officially be in the industrial era. I could select this now, but I think this episode's been crazy enough, so we will do that first thing next time. Now, other than the raid and the research getting us to the industrial era, we have some new projects. Namely, we need to redo the prison, which will go on the list. And, of course, the new blueprints we got, we will be completely revamping the housing situation. And that will be our first two projects in the industrial era, so long as you don't count the converting all the remaining buildings to stone and, of course, finishing the wall. Because that is a task that is going to take quite a while longer still. But with all that said and done, I will see you all in the next episode.